Hi guys, it's Shreya here and welcome back to my channel, My Perfume Diaries. In today's video, I will be talking about 5 perfumes that remind me and strongly remind me of Baccarat Rouge 540. BR 540 by Maison Kurkdjian has taken internet and the perfume industry by a storm. Like when that perfume released, it got super duper viral and I think it is one of the most duped fragrances in the perfume community now. So BR 540 is iconic, BR 540 is timeless, and there is no replacement about it. Okay, these 5 fragrances are very close to the BR 540 DNA, may not be as performing and potent as BR 540 is, but the scent profile is sort of similar. So let's begin with the BR 540 dupes in today's video. Before we do so, make sure कि आपने मेरे चैनल पे सब्सक्राइब कर लिया है, you hit the bell notification and you follow me on Instagram. And now let's get started. So for people who don't know what BR 540 is, let me first tell you some details about the notes breakdown or about the fragrance category that BR 540 belongs to. So BR 540 is kind of like a woody, aromatic, warm, sort of mossy and a little floral kind of a fragrance. It is a fragrance which is very hard to explain, but I'm going to give it a fair shot. Okay, like this perfume kind of opens up with some floral nuances of jasmine meeting saffron. Now most of the time, if you have experience with Middle Eastern fragrances, the most common combination is saffron with rose. Okay, that combination is just super duper famous, but saffron mixing up with jasmine is something which is very new. Okay, it is a new experience of trying something like this, and that is the reason that it has a very unique opening to it. Okay, a very bright jasmine white floral meeting up with slight oranginess and that slight hint of spiciness in the start mixing together gives it a very beautiful bright kick in the opening. Then in the heart notes, it has amberwood, which is like oud, mixing up with some ambergris and some hedion. Ambergris is a very unique note, which is kind of like the base for this entire perfume. And ambergris has like a animalic plus mossy plus that sea, marine, watery kind of a feel to it. So it is something that kind of makes the fragrance a little aquatic, a little marine, a little fresh, but also kind of gives it an animalic kick in the fragrance, if that makes any sense. Okay, then in the base notes, it has some fir raisin that adds to a raisinous thickness in this fragrance, along with some sugar adding to sweetness, and then you have this mossiness that is enhancing the ambergris notes. Like I said, it's a very tough kind of a fragrance to explain. It has marine qualities, it has mossiness to it, which kind of makes it feel very damp and wet. And also it kind of has this kind of like sugarcane mixing up with saffron and florals nuances to it. So overall may call it like a floral, sweet, juicy, mossy sort of a fragrance. The moment you hear oud, you will be like, okay, this is a Middle Eastern oud fragrance. Trust me, it's the most French smelling fragrance that I've sniffed. There is nothing Middle Eastern about it. Now let's talk about the 5 perfumes that are kind of like similar to BR 540. The first one is Pandora Rouge. This is from Pandora Scents, which is like a sister branch to Paris Corner. And this perfume is scent profile wise very similar to BR 540. And the only thing that's missing in here is the performance. Like, smells amazing, but lacks the performance for me. I get around 2 to 3 hours with this scent. It smells super classy. It literally gives a very clean girl vibe. It's kind of sexy, it is clean, it is beautiful, but does not perform really well. So for people who get headaches easily and you're looking for a BR 540 which is not so strong and which will not give you headache, I think this is such a great fragrance to try. I love this perfume and I have been using this for layering a lot, and that's why I have this dent. Sometimes on my skin, specifically on my skin, it does give me a freshly cut red apple effect also. I don't know how that happens, but on some days it happens. Just want to put it out there. Beautiful fragrance. Gives me around 2 to 3 hours of longevity. Projection and sillage is mild to moderate. On number 4 is Lady Sunshine from the house of Nude Perfumes. Now, Nude Perfumes is an Indian niche house and they create these amazing fragrances which are kind of like original private blends. And they are inexpensive. Like, they are not expensive house and yet they are creating original blends. You can call this like a flanker to BR540. This is a marshmallow flanker to BR540. It literally has that effect going on to it, where everything that I spoke about BR540 mixing up with marshmallows. Okay, gorgeous. I think if BR540 has to come up with flanker, definitely they should, and definitely there should be something on these lines. This is such a sweet, such a nice take on a BR540, I'll say. I love this one. It performs really well. Nude fragrances, they do really well on my skin and clothes, and also in Indian weather. So this one is a gorgeous fragrance. It's sitting on number 4 only because it's not like an exact dupe of BR540. It is a kind of like a advanced or a flanker to BR540. That's why it is sitting on number 4. Otherwise, performance wise, 10 out of 10. Number 3, it is Saffron Rouge from Muse Beauty. Now, Muse Beauty is also an Indian perfume house. They also kind of create inspired fragrances, but with slight bits of twists here and there. Okay, and they also have this rendition for BR540, which is called as Saffron Rouge. Now, this is also, if you're looking for BR540 profile and you are in budget, these fragrances are good options to have because they perform also well. So my bottle is still kind of macerating. I got this around one and a half month back. I've been testing and trying this one, but it does need some maceration is what I felt, because the alcohol blast is very strong on this one. Yeah. Between this and Pandora, why this is on number 3 is because this performs a little better than Pandora scents. I get around 4 hours of longevity with this one. The projection and sillage remains mild to mediocre, and I do have to kind of like keep spraying it in like 3 to 4 hours mark to kind of like refresh my scent. This is something which I find perfect for office because it's kind of sweet, it's fresh, it's balanced, and does give me a clean girl vibe. So I love carrying this one because the bottle is also kind of like smaller and leaner, so kind of fits in well in my bag. But again, the performance is lacking on this one. And so this time when I purchased it from Muse Beauty around 2 months back, I felt the need to macerate the perfumes because they just felt very fresh and the alcohol blast was very strong. And this perfume I haven't gotten any beyond 4-hour mark, and even 4 hour is kind of like a stretch. Consider like 3.5 to 4 hour mark. So I'm still waiting for this to kind of like shine and perform. I will still keep it for maceration for some time, but I'm hoping that this will improve. This may come as a surprise, but on number 4, I have Platinum Perfume ka BR540. Now, Platinum Perfume uses around 30-35% of perfume oil in their fragrances, and they are very potent. And this is exactly the kind of performance that I am talking about. This BR540 from Platinum Perfume is a banger. Like, it is inexpensive and it performs better than all of the other fragrances that I've shown you. Again, the perfume profile is almost ditto to BR540, and I'm getting everything from this that BR540 gives. This one lasts really well on my skin and clothes. I get around 6+ hours of longevity. Projection and sillage is mediocre. So Platinum Perfume ka BR540 is definitely sitting at number 2 spot. On number 1 is Zara Red Temptation. Now look at the dent on this one. I have been loving this scent profile, and I've been using it so religiously. Just see the dent here. Like, sometimes even for my evening walk, I like spray this and then go, because I just want to feel very clean and fresh while I'm walking. And whenever I'm walking and I get a wisp of my perfume, I really enjoy when it is this one. I think Zara Red Temptation is one of the best renditions of BR540. It's potent. I'm saying Zara perfume is a potent. Like, just see how much Zara has improved in their perfume quality that I'm saying this today. But this one is potent. It's kind of affordable. It's justified for the price. It's around, I think, 2000, but totally justified. The packaging is great. Like, I love the bottle. It looks very sleek, classy, elegant, performs really well, and has a good projection as well. Sillage is mediocre, but this one does project. So yeah, this one is like an easy number 1 spot for me. I think Zara Red Temptation deserves all the hype, all the love. And at one point of time it actually did go viral, but now nobody is talking about it. And perfume industry just, they forget about all the previous perfume releases and they go on and on with new releases. But people like you and me who actually buy perfumes and kind of use them, it takes a lot of time and it takes a lot of money to kind of like get through bottles and bottles. So I'm going to talk about this because I have it and I love it. And so yeah, that completes today's video. Those were my 5 fragrances that resemble or are similar to BR540. I hope that you enjoyed watching this video and you got some perspective as to which one you should be trying. And let me know if you have any of other perfumes which kind of are duping BR540 or are in similar family. I would love to explore. So let me know in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy this video, hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, hit the bell notification, follow me on Instagram, and I'm gonna see you very soon in my next video. Bye.